So if we look at this whole system and besides it, there is nothing. That's all of reality. So this system we can call the synagogue, the place where everyone needs to assemble to connect between them and with the upper force. All the kilim which connected with the light, with the filling. All the kilim that connected will be called Shekhinah, divinity, and the one that will fill them will be called the Shochen, the dweller. This system is called Adam. The one that fills it is the Boreh, their creator, the upper light. But altogether, this is what there is. This is why our work is all concentrated towards the connection between us and the disclosure of the proper lack as much as possible, and to prayer. Since we need to turn to that upper force which shattered us on purpose, that's called I've created the evil inclination, and I've created the Torah as a spice, meaning there's also some force that can correct us, because the light in it reforms. It can bring us back to the good state. So all our work is to assemble together to know how to do this into tens, and in each ten and in the connections between the tens, we will be able to ask for the connection, and in the connection we will attain our state in its corrected manner. Therefore, when we talk about the Bet Knesset, the place of prayer, the prayer of many, the building of a ten, we're talking about the same system of Adam, the Shekhinah or the Kli, desire that's there and is in a shattered state that we need to connect through. We need to connect those desires. Is it clear thus far? Please, questions. This picture needs to be very clear to you. It's clear that we are in a shattered state. So that's not clear either. Because if it was clear, we would do something. Meaning it's clear that we're in a state that's shattered, meaning what state are we in? What do we lose? What do we have to do? And if we don't do it, by which forces, nevertheless, will we advance? All of that needs to be clear. These are the forces of correction, the forces of our advancement. No.
Yeah.
First of all, in the 10, we need to choose ahead of the 10, which will be concerned also corporeally and also spiritually for the 10. But in rotation, maybe each a week. So let's say in about 2.5 months we do a rotation, where each for a week was the head of the 10, and he was responsible for the corporeality and the spirituality of the 10. Simply also a secretary, also an usher, and also the big priest, the great priest. Yes, I'm not joking. Slowly, I'm not running. I have many other ideas. That's for the time being.
Yes, Gil.
A question from a friend from Argentina who can't connect with their camera. He says, Fabrizio says, if we're not all connected, are we not all connected with the same desire and the same intention? Is not the whole world clear that wants connection? How is it, if so, that we are not managing to get results that are meaningful after so many years?
You don't want. What do you mean you can't? You don't want. You have to work on that. There is no problem. But in the meantime, we are in the preparation period and we are running away from that preparation also.
What do you mean running? All the friends want connection.
You want it. Today we learned about it a little bit. Are you working on actualizing it during the day, thinking about it all day and seeing your reality inside the 10?
As much as the Creator gives us.
Forget about the Creator. You can't say He's giving me this or that
The friends are trying on their behalf.
If you think that you're trying and that's it, and so just wait.
So what else is missing? That's what he's asking. You can feel like the friends do want. They're making many efforts and actions.
Only one thing is missing. One shall help his friend. You don't awaken each other. You don't push each other forward. You're not drawn with the external energy. You have somewhat of an internal fuel, but externally not at all. It's not felt that there is a 10. It's just one 10 that must connect. That's why I said today, and I'm asking you, every 10 chooses the head of the 10 for a week. And so each week it'll be in rotation. Maybe that will create some awakening. And he will have to always be concerned about that, at least one. Let's see if the others will be impressed by him and he awakens them, or they'll say, okay, I got someone in charge, I'm going to sleep. The last one, so in 9 weeks I have until I take that role, so I'll sleep. But then at least you'll know where you are. Okay? And demand that person in charge on duty to do actual work.